If this is your first time tuning in or joining us, we do this 6 times per week where you can bring your bubble questions, your bugs, feature requests, whatever it may be, bring them here and we will help you out. We can't guarantee answers, but we do promise you at least will not suffer alone. And so we'll get started. Alexandria, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Doing A-okay. What are we helping you out with today?
It should be a quickie. It's saying I cannot share my screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me stop sharing.
Okay. Let me find on the many tabs I have open. I always do this, guys. I have it ready, and then when I have to look for it, it disappears.
I get it. I definitely do.
Okay, here it is. Okay. This is the one. Can you see my screen?
I can.
So we had set up these next buttons with the numbers. The numbers work perfectly. The challenge that I'm having is the next button. When I click it, it's loading, but it's only loading the next 3 hotels. So basically it should be loading all 9, but it's only loading 3. And so how do I change that? I looked at the numbers and the division and to see if something was not right there.
Does that mean you have to click it 3 times to change everything?
Yeah, basically. So these are the top 3, right? Island Retreat. If I click it, oh, see, but here it works. Of course, when I go to hold on. Because in the live version, it was happening that it was only loading 3 at a time, but I just deployed the live version. So it should be working off of the beta. So I don't understand why it would be different. Let's see. Maybe it's when it has a filter on.
And there could be a chance if there's a filter on.
Yeah, it's just taking time to load the numbers.
Okay, so we have.
Okay, why is it now work? Of course it's working now. Oh, this is so frustrating.
I know. If it makes you feel any better, I had this really important meeting that I got into. It was in office hours similar to this for a different product. And well, mine worked as well. And I waited 72 hours to be able to ask the question. I felt just so silly. But no worries, it does happen.
Here it did. Gaia Retreat Center was up there. So wait, if we go back.
Yeah, so go to page 1.
Okay.
So it does look like, yep, I see what you're talking about. Okay, so are we on page 1 currently?
Yeah.
Okay. Go real quick before you click that to the top. I just want to see the first one that we're dealing with is Bali. Okay, mandala.
I'll go like that so we can see it all together.
Gotcha. Perfect.
A lot of the images are all blue ocean. Not that it's a bad thing, but.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so it looks like everything's changed here.
But so that guy, it's really weird. But then if I go back, also just a temporary fluke.
So I'm
in a beta test, and we did it a couple times, and it was only changing these. See, because that one I just saw. Maybe there's 2 Gaia Retreat Centers.
I do see that Gaia Retreat Center.
Maybe
but yeah, because it looks like it's different. It's next to right now Munduk Heaven. But if you go back, it's next to a different one.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that you do have multiple?
Could be that that's the one that's just messing us up. Damn you, Gaia. Okay. Well, then I have another question.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to be all cute, and that never works out with Bubble because, sorry, Bubble, but you can just be really difficult. So this was a clicker that I use out of Open Build, which basically was a 2-1, and it would shift between, but I wanted to like open it and use it basically as a filter instead of a drop-down filter and have them be able to click in between. So it was set up with the conditional as a custom state, right? And then it's left. So I'll show you. I went in and made custom states for the options, right? This is the one that it's the default, I guess, but nothing's happening. So when I go to like make Belize, for example, so if I copy this condition, oh, okay, hold on. I copy this condition and I go to say when option toggle, this was Belize. See, so left, that's what I don't understand why, because it was left or right, but it's only a custom state. So they left it as like, that's the default value, I guess. Because before this said left actually, so I'll change it to what left used to be. And so when I try to put anything that isn't left, so if I want to put it's Belize, it gives me an error. Then if pressed or just hovered, and it still gives me.
Go ahead and delete most of what you have. Go to option toggles. Just have that text there. Okay, so option toggles, and then what we'll do is we will go ahead and set it as Belize. So when toggles Belize is, and then we'll type in, well, I guess we could have just this text. We could type in Belize, or we could just have it as Belize. This text, yep. Okay.
If we check.
We should, I don't think we need the commas there because they put them automatically.
And I spelled that wrong. Wait, no, I didn't. Belize? Why does it look weird?
So when this toggles state is Belize, basically, is what it's saying. So this should have it then what you have set, the background color and the font color should change. Do you want to try that out when we click Belize and see if Belize now changes?
Do I need to, how do I do that?
Well, do we have a workflow, by the way, set up for?
We do, not for all of it, I think. So then option toggles to Bali, and this was copied from what was set up with the other one.
Okay. Go to Belize. It looks like we have to change a couple things. I think the way that it's set up, it makes sense. I don't know if I would set it up this way, but being that we do have it set up this way, let's go ahead and, oh, now it looks like it changed. Oh, because we were hovering over Bali before. Okay, okay. Yes, go ahead and test this out. And then with this logic, Belize should then change.
Okay, let's just go to now they're all.
I think we should go.
Then when it's not.
Let's go back to our the editor there. And go click on this item's custom state. Or the overall group. So everything currently is, oh, so it looks like the default value is left.
That was from before. I could probably actually delete that one. That was copied from Open Build.
Well, we could still definitely set the default value as something, whichever tab you want to have clicked originally. So for this, let's just say Bali. Let's just say,
So it's okay that it's Bali on all of them.
well, we're probably going to want to change that definitely. Because what it is saying is, I mean, this is really weird the way that it's set up. I'm not going to lie. So the way that I would do this is I would have, yeah, I would probably use an option set in a repeating group that displays the option sets of Bali, Belize, Costa Rica, and Mexico. And then what I'd say is when this button's clicked, which is just one state on one button, it changes that value.
Yeah, my question with that is it going to be harder then, because the idea of this is to use it as a filter. So then when it's clicked, but if it's clicked as an option state, it won't be able to filter through the hotels, right?
I should still be able to use it as a filter. When this hotel's country equals button clicked display or something of the sort, if they're both going to be text elements.
Yeah, they should all. Okay. So basically, but could we do it with this versus going and making option sets?
You could. I think that in terms of like workflow and simplicity, you'll find that it's a little easier to have an option set. And that's because with the items that we have here, this is 4 separate workflows that we're going to have to create. Whereas for just one option set and one repeating group, it would be 1 or 2 maximum. You'd have one set for instantiating the state and then removing the state. So what I want to,
it's not set up as a repeating group. They're set up as individual.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
They work as buttons.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can do something real quick. I'm gonna share my screen here.
Okay, stop sharing.
So I have countries. This is my type of content is country. My data source is country. I have 3 countries here. I'll add an extra. Was it Belize? Is this how you spell it?
Yeah, Belize.
It does look weird. You're not wrong. We'll
after
go
we
ahead.
stare at it for a while, I feel like everything looks weird.
Yeah, sure. And then we'll do countries display. And so what we're going to want to end up doing is when this particular country or when this current cell is clicked, we're going to set a state. We'll say that the cells, oh, it shouldn't be cells count. We'll go ahead and try this out real quick. And when it's clicked, so conditional, when this button is clicked is yes, we'll change the to a really sharp red. And so you will be able to select it like that. But now what we're going to want to do is we'll say this only when this button's clicked is no. And I know I'm going a bit fast, but I will break this down for us in 1 second. So we're able to deselect it. We're able to go ahead and see just it's a little easier in this sense of being able to have it to where we're just able to, of course, have them in a repeating group. And then it's 2 workflows to have them turn on and off in this case. Versus the 2 for this, the 2 for that, the 2 for this, and the 2 for that. So you would have 8 workflows at the end of what you're trying to accomplish versus the 2 that we have set up here.
Yeah, I kind of also wanted it, is it possible? Because I wanted it to be like a toggle, like, you know, when it's like one option or the other. So it start like in Bali, but then not be able to click it off. If not that it goes to, so like if Bali's already clicked, then if you click Mexico, it goes off and then it goes back to Bali.
You're trying to do a toggle system.
Yeah, that's what I copied from Open Build, which is why they have, I guess, any workflows.
So you just do that with the state, and the state is only set to like 1, and then you just replace the state instead.
Would the state be set on the repeating group?
Yeah. Or the page, it doesn't matter.
Would you do a number, a clicked number, or a click text? Like in terms of like which item that we're clicking?
Well, you were going with like option set?
Yeah,
no?
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to call the state. It would just be of type option set. Like yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Default value. It is what it is. And if I'm not mistaken, what we do is we look at this repeating group. Oh, that's not what we're trying to do here.
Well, it would be,
how do you do that?
You'd be referencing the current cell. The repeating group would be the option sets, options, and then when this current cell's country is the state's country, then that button would change color.
Current cell's countries display is.
No, you don't need the display part.
Oh.
Because you're just comparing options.
Oh.
Yep, that state's country. Yep.
Wicked smart. All right, let's see. So we do have this conditional set. Probably are going to want to have a default. Default value set as that. When current sales country. Oh, I'm referencing that. That's why. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Should be able to get rid of these conditionals actually.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, we need to set.
Yeah, you have to set it. And is there any scenario, Alexandria, where one wouldn't be selected?
No, also for load speed, it's better for us to filter them because it's still like I haven't compressed all the images, but I think as we grow.
There we go. Wicked smart.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Can I get the link to that then?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could add in a button and just that could be on my side where it says display all, and then that can be the default and then they can click.
Here, let me what she's doing. Okay, let me go ahead and oh, I didn't reset yet. We had this problem with Zinco the other day. This is 0512. There we go. This is the new link for you.
Awesome. Grab it one more time.
Oh yeah, earlier today I gave it a domain name.
Oh, it's asking me to sign in.
Yeah, it's username and password.
Okay.
But you just gave, yeah, that's just the example of the actual preview.
Oh.
But the other one is getting into the editor, right? We need to give her the editor.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I'm silly. Hey, listen, after you eat, you know what happens? Your brain
did. You gave her the editor link.
Yeah, you gave me it on top.
I gave you the wrong one. I changed the name of the page.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Sorry about that.
Okay. Third time's the charm, you know? That's what they
There you
say.
go.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Sweet.
Awesome.
Cool
I
beans.
will
Glad we got
work on
that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm okay with being quiet for a while, and then if we have more time, we can come back to me. But
All right.
thank you.
Yeah, definitely. With that, I think it's time we go to after office hours.
Yes.
So just want to say, for those watching at home, thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate you. You know where to find us. We're going to after office hours where we turn off the screen sharing or at least the recording. So if you have sensitive projects, we'll help you out. You can join at pronocoders.com on the developer membership. And until next time.